Hey Sam, good to see you again.
Hey Alex, great to see you too.
Sam, do you think it's really that bad to be selfish? I mean, people say look out for yourself, right? Isn't being selfish just survival?
Oh Alex, survival is one thing, but selfishness, that's a whole different beast. Want to know the difference?
I'm guessing you got one of your famous stories lined up.
You know me too well. Okay, imagine this. A small village relies on a well for water. Everyone takes what they need, but one guy, let's call him Ted, decides to hoard all the water for himself.
Oh boy, classic Ted.
Right? So Ted's got all the water, but guess what? The village dries up. Crops fail. Animals die. And soon enough, Ted's sitting on a pile of water in a ghost town.
Let me guess. Ted learns he can't drink all that water alone.
Bingo! That's the thing about selfishness. It might feel like you're winning in the short term, but in the long run, you're just hurting yourself and everyone else.
Okay, but what about self-care? People say you need to put yourself first. Isn't that kind of selfishness?
Great question. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary. Think of it like this. You're on a plane and they say put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. That's self-care. But if you grab all the oxygen masks for yourself, now that's selfishness.
Okay, fair point. But what about people who succeed by being selfish? Like ruthless business people?
Oh, the old greedy billionaire argument. Sure, selfishness might get you ahead temporarily, but it doesn't build loyalty or lasting success. Let me tell you about Rachel and Kevin.
Oh, this sounds juicy.
Rachel owned a bakery. She was generous, always helping other businesses, sharing tips, even donating leftover bread. People loved her. Kevin, he ran the cafe next door and was super selfish, undercutting prices, bad-mouthing Rachel, even stealing her customers.
Yikes. So what happened?
At first, Kevin made more money, but over time, people saw his true colors. When things got tough, Rachel's community rallied around her, while Kevin, he had no one. His cafe shut down and Rachel's bakery thrived.
So being selfish might give you a head start, but it won't win you the marathon.
Exactly. Relationships, whether in business or life, are built on trust and mutual respect, not greed.
But Sam, isn't everyone a little selfish sometimes?
Of course, it's natural to think about yourself. It's how you act on those thoughts that matters. Here's a trick. Next time you feel selfish, ask yourself, how would I feel if the roles were reversed?
So, like empathy?
Exactly. Empathy is the antidote to selfishness. You ever been stuck in traffic?
Hahaha, every Monday morning.
And there's always that one guy who cuts in line, right?
Oh, don't even get me started.
That's selfishness in action. Now imagine everyone did that. Chaos. But when we're considerate, the system works.
Okay, but playing devil's advocate here, what if being selfish is about protecting yourself? Like not giving too much to people who take advantage?
That's fair. Boundaries are important. Being selfish is taking more than you need. Protecting yourself is about ensuring you're not drained. Big difference.
So it's about balance?
Exactly. Selfishness tips the scale too far toward me, while generosity balances it with we.
Got any examples of when being selfish backfires?
Oh, I've got a great one. Ever heard of the dog and the bone?
Classic fable. Dog sees his reflection in the water, thinks it's another dog with a bigger bone, drops his bone to grab the other one, and ends up with nothing.
That's right. Selfishness blinds you to what you already have, and in chasing for more, you risk losing it all.
So, what's the takeaway here?
Selfishness isolates you. It creates walls instead of bridges. The irony, the more you give, the more you gain in trust, relationships, and even happiness.
You make it sound so simple. Sam, but what if someone's just naturally selfish? Can they change?
Absolutely. It starts with awareness. When you catch yourself being selfish, pause and ask, How can I turn this into a win-win?
Like Ted sharing the well water, or Kevin supporting Rachel instead of competing with her.
Exactly. Life isn't a zero-sum game. Helping others doesn't mean losing. It means everyone wins.
You know, Sam, I've learned something today. Being selfish might feel good in the moment, but in the long run, it's not worth it.
That's the spirit, Alex. Remember, a little kindness goes a long way.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.